aviation industry is facing a serious workforce shortage, and black representation in aviation remains extremely low. That's why today's guests are working to reshape it through a local program by Alexandria-Fairfax Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated, Virginia chapter. We welcome Dr. Herbert Marshall and Nico Williams. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting us.
So what inspired you both to start this program?
Well, for me, it's all about the youth. We have to train our youth to be our next future leaders. So providing them ways and means and actual tangible opportunities also will enhance their minds and hopefully launch them into that direction and different careers.
And Nico, I know you have a background in aviation.
Yes, and so we wanted to inspire in the younger generation you know, going out and flying, and a lot of times it's just a matter of getting access. So we see that kids don't have that access to do that, so we like to provide them the access through our program that we run.
Yeah, and through access, it really opens your mind to the possibilities of a career in aviation,
Absolutely.
whether it's flying the plane, fixing it as an engineer. Describe the type of hands-on experience students get through this program.
Yeah, so for us, what we like to say that we're developing a pipeline. So we bring them in, we do classroom instruction. At the end of that classroom instruction, we always take our students out to fly. And through that, they get to see that aviation is not just about flying the airplane. As you said, there's engineers, there's air traffic controllers, there's a lot of different career fields, a lot of which don't require you to become a pilot to fly. And so through that access, our kids become really excited, and a lot of them have gone on to do some pretty great things.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And Herb, one of the barriers often to flight school, of course, is the cost. How do you make this training accessible?
Yeah, so being a fraternity here in Alexandria-Fairfax, of course, we rely on the community first and foremost, but then we also got to look outside the community, look for professional training in order to make it happen. And so that when these kids do receive the training, they'll be able to launch themselves in another career. So as far as monetary wise, it's more of a community effort, and of course in-kind donations from the community, I'll say.
And it's a 10-week long program. If folks are watching and they are interested in possibly getting their kids involved, when is the next class that you're taking new enrollees?
So currently we run 2 cohorts, one in the fall, one in the spring. Yeah. We're currently doing our spring cohort now, which will end up approximately in June. And so you can look towards the end of August, September is when enrollment will open up for our fall cohort for next year.
And I listened to some of the testimonials on your website, and it was so moving to hear one of the students say that after completing the program, he felt like he could do anything. Yeah. Brag a little bit about some of the kids who have gone through this program and the success they've had.
Yeah, so you know, just a couple of examples. We have 2 students that didn't really know too much about aviation, got started with our program. Fast forward a couple of years, one is now going to be graduating from the Air Force Academy this summer. I just got an invitation to his graduation. The other is a student at North Carolina A&T in the Air Force ROTC program and doing well and pursuing aviation. And then one last one, a young lady who got involved in our program, very bright young lady, didn't know much about aviation, but she was a very smart student. Fast forward, between her junior and senior year, she actually went out and got her private pilot's license before she even got her driver's license.
Look at that.
And needless to say, she's now a senior. She's been accepted to every college that she's applied to, and we're just looking forward to see what she does as she goes forward and becomes a pilot and does great things.
We love to hear good success stories like that. And finally, how can people get more information or get in touch with you all?
Yeah. So all they have to do is just go onto our website, AF Kappa Psi, and then just arrow down to either KSEF or Guide Right programs, and you'll be able to get into membership there.
Okay.
Really simple.
Dr. Herbert Marshall and Nico Williams, thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to have you.
Yeah.
Coming up for us here on 7 News at noon, sunny but chilly today when meteorologist Steve Ruder